Morning Loop. It starts right now.
Welcome back to the Lab Nation. Fresh week, fresh reps. Let's go. Grab your coffee, fellas. Today is going to be awesome. First up, a YouTuber trained heavy on one side, light on the other.
Results weren't what you'd expect.
Keith, Jon, Marty, let's get the show going.
All right, you guys can join the show with us. Yeah, we make that available to you, 100%. Just get my notes here so I can keep myself organized today for the big show. You guys can join the show with us live. Yep, we have that opening for you. Hey, Math Adoko, where are you joining us from? You want to join the show live? You can join the show with us live right now or in the mornings in the Lab community. The second hour, phone lines are open, 431-300-3005. Phone, text, or leave a voicemail. Come say hi in the comments. Vertical stream is happening. We got Rahima over there in the vertical stream. We got Melissa over here as well. We got Holroyd here as well. I'm sure we got good time out there. We got Mike Sullivan out there. What's up, Sully? Hey, Sully. Those Dodgers won the World Series, eh? And we got, of course, our brother from the other mother. Yep, Matt Roof joining us as well. And hey, if you guys do not join the show live, you hear it on demand, I can only strongly encourage you to come hang out with us every single morning live, 8 o'clock Eastern time, right here on YouTube, over there on X, LinkedIn, and of course, over on Substack. Neiman, looks like we got the young man himself joining us in the lab. His name, Christopher Martin. Let's bring him up. What's up, Marty, the detective Marty? How are you, pal?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm awesome, man. I'm fucking so awesome today.
Good to hear, man. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great, man. I had a moment yesterday. A first time moment yesterday, Marty. I've been eager to have this conversation with you boys today.
Okay, you waiting for Johnny?
I'll tell you, and then I'll tell Johnny after.
You should just tell me, because you tell Johnny stuff without me all the time, man.
I'm with you, man. Fuck Johnny. Fuck Anderson. What the hell? The guy's he talks enough, man. He talks enough. Fuck. So listen, I had a big moment yesterday, and you're gonna go through it too in your life. Mm-hmm. I met my daughter's boyfriend for the first time.
Oh, let's do a round of applause for that.
Yeah. I walked in with my shirt off. I was flexing the whole time. I was what? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? What the fuck, man? That's what I did.
I know you didn't do that. I know you didn't do that.
So we went for dinner. We were having dinner, and the young man showed up. And I got to tell you, man, I'll just say it privately. He's fucking awesome. He's a good kid. Oh, great kid, man. Yeah. So, obviously young, right? Piper is what, they're 15, 16, but solid, man. It was just one of those moments because I've never, I got two daughters, right? And Piper and Brooks. And I was telling Brookie, I'm like, Brookie, I'm doing all my testing with Pipes and her young man here. So when you bring yours home, it's all gonna be good to go here. So it was fun though. No, we had nice dinner and just a good kid, man. Just a good human being. You could tell he comes from good parents. And I left with lots of love in my body. I felt a lot of warmth.
Well, would you expect any different? Would you expect it to not be a good kid,
Well, it's a fair question. No, I think I went in knowing he was a good kid just from what I had heard, but I had never met him before. And it's just that old adage, right? Like I think we all as men joke about, okay, wait till you meet your daughter's boyfriend, right? And Johnny's gone through it a couple times. It was my first time going, and you're going to go through it too one time where it's like, it's like, all right, there's the young man hanging out with your daughter. And then you start asking yourself, okay, what are some of his traits that maybe your daughter likes? You know what I mean? It's just kind of interesting, man. The whole thing was kind of curious to me.
Well, see, Johnny's challenging the boyfriend physically from what he told us.
Yes.
Taking him through a workout. I think I would do the same thing.
I think we got Johnny hanging out there in the green room there, Melissa. Let's bring Jonathan. Let's bring Mr. Jon Andersen into the lab this morning. What's going on, Johnny?
What's going on, my brothers? The boyfriend
you?
thing. Of course, I was sitting here backstage. I thought I was in the fucking penalty box. So nobody's letting me in the door. But the boyfriend thing, it's really weird because what I realize is that you got to go against your instinct at first.
Yes.
Because the first instinct is to kind of just make scare them, right?
I like that.
Well, just And just by not and not like fit, not like physically, but just like trying to be stiff, trying to be distant. But then you realize this is not going to let me know who this boy is.
Yes.
You start pulling them in.
Yes.
And you start to watch their real behavior as they loosen up.
Yes.
Right. Then once they fucking pass the test, okay, this fucker looks like he's got it. Then you test his fucking grit. You train him till he throws up and see if he quits.
There you go. Yeah,
That's the
I like
sequence.
that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Because when they throw up and they keep going, they don't know how to quit. That's what you're looking for. And you give him every out. Oh, dude, you're okay here. Why don't we stop? You know,
I love it.
You take a chair. I'll do yours for you. You know, and if they allow that to happen, the 50-year-old is going to do your reps for you.
Yeah.
Go home, boy. Get in the car. I know it's 4:30 in the morning. Get in the car. Don't say goodbye to my daughter. Get in the car and go home.
Speaking of the 50-year-old, Marty, I just got to pause for a moment and call out the young dog here on the show here. Good morning, Holroyd. Good morning, Petro. Good morning, Jay. No, Adam, I did not show my shotgun collection. But guys, I got to make a comment about the young man here on the show. Marty, not you. So Anderson, there's a picture on your Instagram with your grandson with the fish. Brother, I got to tell you, man, you look fucking amazing. I'm just saying, you look great. You look absolutely amazing. That smile on your face, you know, the joy that I could see in that image can just tell anybody everything, man. You know what? You didn't even have to put a caption there. I'm telling you, you don't look like you're 53. The smile, the happiness. I don't expect a comment. I just wanted to observe and just say, man, what a beautiful image because of the joy that came, that smile on your grandson's face, man. Like, and you look so great too. You did 100%.
Well, you know what that picture represents, brother? It represents all the fucking hard work.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know what? I knew, you know, that what I wanted to, especially at this house, because this house is the lake house is like they can, you know, before too long, you know, when the market finally dips, we're going to buy a place down on the coast. And this is going to be like the lake house, like free for all, like anybody wants to come. And so whenever we have get-togethers here and we commune and we enjoy family, it's like I'm in that moment. Like it's like that was a huge box I wanted to check, and to see everybody have fun here. I'm just having fun watching everybody else have fun. So what you're seeing in me, I'm just living everybody else's joy.
Oh, I can absolutely tell. Hey, Marty, did you see the picture?
No, I just went to the Instagram. I didn't see it.
I don't see it there now. It was there. I don't know where it is now, but I did see it there. But I was actually
I post 4 times a day, so it goes down the page quick.
Yeah, I guess it does go pretty quick. Yeah. It's a great picture, man. It's for any of you that are curious, I would invite you.
The crazy thing is, you know, so many pictures. The intent is for me to create a certain look of my physique. That picture was just my grandson, but I got more compliments about how I look. And that was not what the intent of that picture was. Pretty funny, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, you look great, but you looked happy. That to me is what struck me most, right? You looked super happy in it. And then I found myself that, Marty, that's what I would look like if I was standing next to Johnny. Just this little man, this little human being, just this little guy, like little Benny Hill. Johnny, remember Benny Hill, a little like the British?
I do.
Yeah, I Marty would Benny Hill, the little midget guy there. Yeah, totally funny, man. But yeah, just a nice picture. Really. Well,
thank you for the nice comment, brother.
Yeah, 100%. Marty, how's your weekend, man? Before we get into some of the conversation desk this morning, how's your weekend, pal?
It's been pretty good, man. I was just chilling out, man. I didn't do like any Halloween parties, anything like that.
Yeah, it was Halloween. Yeah,
I've been dog sitting a little bit because my mom went out of town, so I've been dog sitting, and that's about it, man.
Let me tell you a funny Halloween story. Let me tell you a funny Halloween story before you guys get into it. So Brookie goes Halloweening on Friday. We have 2 big buckets of candy on the upstairs here. The kid hasn't touched anything since Friday. Hasn't touched anything. So we come over from dinner last night, and Brooke is like, yeah, I want to have some candy. Lauren's like, sure, I want some candy. And then she's like, or would you rather have some fresh grapes and cantaloupe and some blueberries that I picked up today? Brookie, oh yeah, can I have the cantaloupe and the blueberries? And
This dude, he knows.
But
it represents what fucking great guidance you've given her as parents and role models, because she already registers that food makes her feel better.
What I really applaud Lauren though is that I think us as parents, I'm guilty of it. I think we all have been guilty of it. And Marty, here's a heads up for you, bud. Just as you become a parent, I think most of us parents often don't ask the second question because we're satisfied with the first. That's Halloween, have the candy. That's just what we do. It's just, I think it's what normally we would do. It's like, oh, okay, it's one day of the year. Go crush a couple chocolate bars, little Marty. But by Lauren just asking that second question of curiosity, or I picked up some blueberries and some cantaloupe today. Just a little or, right? It's just a subtle little or. And the kid was like, no, actually, I want that instead. I thought that was brilliant. I'm being very serious. I thought it was brilliant. Not to call it just like, because she didn't have to, but it was like, hey, maybe you want to have this.
That's exactly what I'm trying. It's like plays right into you guys being great parental role models.
Yeah, just here you go. Give
helping her understand.
Yes. Hey, so guys, we're gonna go to the conversation desk. Melissa, I see your notes here, so we're gonna go right into it right now here. Have you ever, so this is a question directly to you guys. Has there been anybody in your world, now that we live in a ridiculous world where people are looking for attention, where somebody has said to you, I'm only going to train one half or one part of my body for a certain period of time? Because I found a YouTuber that trained only one half of his body for 60 days.
Well, there's an interesting mechanism built into the body for that, but I don't know that he probably.
Tell me.
Well, it goes back to survival. like if the three of us were living in a in a cave somewhere.
Yes.
Marty and I would say, hey, Keith, go ahead and tidy up the homestead here. We're going to go kill a zebra.
I can see my role in our thruple. It's clear what Billis's role is in the thruple.
That's right. Don't let the fire go out, damn it, because we'll be pissed when we come back with our kill and you didn't do that. So anyway, we go get ourselves a zebra, right? And let's just say we're our true age, right?
Yeah.
And I've got some imbalances, which is the truth. Like my left S1 nerve is created an imbalance in my left calf.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if it's big enough to be registered, but the bottom line is if there was a massive imbalance and we were ready to kill a zebra and had to start running from a saber-toothed tiger, that imbalance would be recognized immediately and I would be the focus. So the body does not want imbalances. So like when I busted up my right knee, I trained the shit out of my left leg because I knew my right leg would catch up as soon as it was given the opportunity.
Seriously.
So in essence, when he's only training half of his body, I don't know what purpose he did it for, probably more for a YouTube stunt.
100% stunt.
In essence, according to our survival mechanisms, the body would do everything it could to rebalance once he started to train the other side.
And then if I'm not mistaken, isn't there something with like the growth hormone or testosterone in our body? Doesn't that increase when we train the whole body? Isn't there going to be like an effect on that if we neglect a body part?
Well, I think it's when you train the whole body, you're training hard. I think that goes more to legs, Mart, because when people don't train the legs, you can train the upper body and not ever feel like you got fucking gut checked, right? You do a set of 20 fucking rep squats. I don't give a shit if you only got one plate in the bar. You're going to get out of there and feel like you just ran a 400 meter. Yeah. That type of a gut check prompts a cascade of hormones.
So John, let's
so when you say whole body, Mart, really what that's saying is legs included.
Got you.
So John, are you saying then that if Marty decided to only train his right arm, like that's all he's going to do right bicep curls and right shoulders, so that if I was making a movie, comically, we'd make his right body look all big and bloated, Popeye-ish, and the left side make it all small and deformed, per se. You're saying that's not actually what would happen in real life. So if Marty just trained his right arm, just did nothing with his left arm, like would Marty have like a right arm, big side of the body, like his arm?
Well, no, he could achieve that because if he didn't train the left side, like for example, my left leg.
Yes.
My right leg, because of the surgery.
Yes.
I'd have basically just shy of two tendons replaced, part of my meniscus cut out.
Yes.
It was pretty immobile for a little while. That leg atrophied, period. End of story. No two ways about it. And if you're not training the side, depending, the atrophy may not be as bad if you're still active. But what I'm getting at is you're going to create an imbalance, no question. But what I'm getting at is the body wants to close the gap on that imbalance as soon as it has the opportunity to do so.
Right.
So you would have to intentionally try to just make one side different than the other because your body doesn't want that.
Right. So he would not wake up one day like half Popeye, is what you're saying. Essentially, he like that. That's kind of him. You're saying it's kind of, I'm making somewhat of an exaggerative point, but it's hard for him to wake up like one half Popeye, where he's just one half
Well,
of.
it's hard to make anything Popeye, whether you do the whole thing or just one arm.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but he can. I mean, you see like arm wrestlers is a perfect example.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
A guy that specializes in his right arm will be substantially noticeably bigger than his left. That's because he does more with that right arm. When they stop arm wrestling, right, and they go back to more of an even training schedule, his arms even out pretty fucking quickly.
Oh, interesting.
Now, granted, that right arm will probably always be stronger because he's developed tendon strength and all sorts of bone density and shit in that arm. But what I'm talking about is there's a mechanism where the body, as a sort of a survival level, which is its biggest instinct, the body cares about one fucking thing: living till tomorrow.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah. No, it's true story. Yeah. 100%. Yes.
And that survival instinct is the strongest one in our hard drive. And that survival mechanism, instinct, whatever you want to call it, says stay fucking balanced so you don't get spotted as unbalanced, so you're not the target of the fucking tiger.
Marty, here are some of the key findings, man. So the strength, the heavy side, Marty, performed better in low rep, high intensity sets. Endurance, the lighter side excelled at higher repetitions and fatigue.
I can almost guarantee that's because how he was training them.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is great, actually.
Because all of a sudden, if he's trying to get it big, he's lower repping, heavier weights.
Yeah.
He's not doing that endurance stuff, so those muscles aren't ready for that.
Of course. Yeah. And then muscle growth, Marty, visual and circumferential differences, I guess, kind of example, Marty, to your arm wrestling example. Visual and circumferential differences between the sides were minimal. This is what I found fascinating because my thought was, again, maybe the creative kind of movie side, the creative side, Marty, is that, all of a sudden he was going to look very different, right? Where he was one half, making an exaggerated point, Johnny, one half Popeye, one half not Popeye, but in actuality, he wasn't that different at all, actually.
It's not, well, I mean, it's not that fucking easy to, you hear people say, oh, I can't lift weights. I just get too big. No, you get fucking fat. You just don't know the difference, So it's not that easy to make a change, period. Let alone working against your fucking body's number one mechanism.
Yes. Yeah. And then the last comment was on his key findings, guys, the downsides. He noted that the heavy side felt more susceptible to injury. That's probably obvious, right? While the light side required greater effort and pain tolerance to achieve muscle fatigue necessary for growth.
I mean, if you think about this, right? When a person is trying to gain a shitload of weight and get strong.
Yes.
He has to change that in his environment that he lives in through his own choices, training and blah, 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 where his body goes, Jesus Christ, we're spending so much time fucking lifting up these heavy rocks.
Yes.
This shit, I mean, I almost get fucking killed every Sunday when this motherfucker does that shit for 5 hours. So I better start fucking building the tissue I need to make that job easier because this new environment's going to kill me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's where you see people really fucking excel because they put their bodies in a position to realize if they don't start to adapt to the new environment, it's a new type of survival threat.
Interesting. This has actually got me thinking about this. Did you see, I'm just trying to see if I can find it here.
Or a better way to put it as you look for that would be someone that does a lot of running. If you did more running than weightlifting, whichever one you did more, the body will go, fuck, I'm doing more of this activity. If I'm doing more running, I better start getting rid of some of this fucking muscle. Now, that's if you're kicking ass on both sides because he's running me to the point where my fucking heart feels like it's going to explode because I'm carrying all this extra fucking muscle tissue. I better start dumping some of this off. Versus if he's lifted all the heavy shit and just a little bit of running here and there, it's always going to adapt to the biggest threat.
The last few points you make are a really good example of what are your goals when you're going to the gym? What do you want more of, right? If you want to go and lift, go lift first. Don't go do your running first or your cardio first, right? What's your goals? Essentially what you're saying, right, Johnny?
Yeah, and some people they go to the gym want to find a date.
Yes. Hey, speaking of going to the gym, did you guys see this in the feed? I thought this is pretty cool because this is not a young man. Check this out. I didn't have time to throw it to Melissa here, but watch the camera here, guys.
That's Stallone pretending. Those are not real plates, dude. You can't tell that. Are you fucking kidding me?
There's another guy though. No, I want to show you the next guy.
Oh, okay. So this is the real one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is he not doing it?
There are people that can do that, and they're fucking savages.
Yeah. So there's those foam plates that I've seen them do it. Johnny, can you do that? I was going to try it this morning, but I kind of ran out of time to do it. Can you do it?
I would almost guarantee I could not. It's you're talking about some tendon strength and some joint strength that just those are not the movements that we put them under strain. You'd have to practice.
Yeah. No, that's kind of what I was assuming too, because it looks like it's a hard, like there's a lot going on in that movement, isn't it? Just
dude, I mean, if you just grab say a
45 in itself,
a 45-pound dumbbell, very easy to hold on to. Try to just go to the fucking floor like he's doing. Lift them up on your knees and try to come to your feet.
Yes.
And keep these arms parallel to the ground. No, very few people could do that.
There's a move I do, Johnny. I was taught by one of the I don't know what an instructor that I saw, which is Marty. I think you showed it to me too. Is you're on the ground you grab a dumbbell and it's basically how can I explain it? You're trying to get up off the ground, but basically on your side, but with one arm picking it up, dumbbell over your head, and then lifting your body up. You know what I mean, Marty? So you're
Turkish get up.
Is that what it is? Yeah, you're on the side, and yeah, I think that's what it is, right?
I think that's what it is, Marty. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, and you're lifting it up the whole way, but it's a tough movement. I've been able to do it. I'm having a hard time explaining it, but it's a tough movement.
Brother, I'm so happy that you registered that Stallone was not real. I thought you were bringing that to the table. Like, look at this.
No, there's a guy behind. I was trying to get to.
No, I know that. I was so happy to see there was a reason. Yes. I was like, holy shit, he can't be biting on that.
Well, you know what's funny too, John, is I will see guys who will put their big lifts there. Marty, you see them too, right? Because AJ's gym had them, the foam plates. But to those that's not paying attention, you know, somebody who's not paying attention that there's a foam plates, like, oh my God, that guy's lifting 8,000 pounds. No, they're foam plates. They're actually they're not.
Well, you can't hear those. They did when you load it up, it doesn't sing for you.
That's Oh, it doesn't sing for you. There you go. I like that.
Yeah, you get 8 plates aside, dude. It's like an orchestra when you take a step.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that, Marty.
I like that too.
Yeah,
I was gonna say a lot of guys have built like a whole following doing stuff with those foam plates. You know, jumping off the, you know, where you do the pull-ups on the squat rack, jumping off of that with 4 plates on. It's like, come on, man, you're not landing with 405 on your back. So you got to be careful with that because you could get hurt trying to try some shit that these idiots did on Instagram.
It's funny because I saw a video on one of the platforms. It was a guest on our show. Will remain nameless. I was kind of cringing because the guy put his big foam plates on there, and then he went down into a squat, and then he solved the Rubik's Cube. I was like, really?
You know, I got a buddy of mine. You've probably seen him. It's Huck Finn Barbell. Huck Finn Barbell.
Marty.
You've seen some of the shit that this guy does, and he doesn't fuck around with foam plates. I mean, granted, he's not jumping off of, but he's done like, what has he done? He's like got on a fucking stair climber with 275. You know, like a step mill.
And doing that.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I mean, he's done some fucking some hairy shit for sure. And he's a total jokester, you know. Yeah. And he's like Fox fucking buys his videos.
Oh yeah. Because they're entertaining, eh? Because they're crazy.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff is just way off the deep end, you know.
I got a bunch of topics in the conversation desk I want to get to. Before I do that, though, you guys remember Jeremy Renner? You guys know who Jeremy Renner is, obviously, big actor. You know, Hawkeye.
I gotta look him up.
You know who he is? Yeah, he got ran over by his snowblower a couple winters ago. Remember? No, don't remember. Anyways, I bring him up.
I got him now. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who he is. He's Hawkeye. He's in a bunch of movies. John, you know who he is as well. But I bring him up. Name aside, he got ran over by a snowblower a couple of winters ago, actually, and was almost killed. And I saw some content over the weekend. A big part of his recovery was embracing peptides. And how the mayor of Kingstown, thanks Holroyd, Adam Holroyd, and he talked about how essentially the peptides, it would be my words, changed his life, but helped him get through the recovery, right? And he's got a bunch of content over it. And
one of my clients, I totally changed his life.
Yeah,
really cool cat, man. 450 pounds down. He's totally like a new dude.
Really?
Anyway, his daughter. And I've known this 5 years ago. We still got a great relationship. We're actually doing a project together.
Oh, fun.
Anyway, his daughter gets in this nasty car wreck, like way nasty. And this dude, he's a wealthy fucking dude. Like,
oh no.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it was bad enough that the medical insurance he has to pay $1 million out of his pocket because the medical insurance wouldn't pick up the whole fucking tab. That's how big the issue was. And like broken bones in the 20s.
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, so they're getting through this whole thing, and he always comes to me with questions about anything when it comes. And so I was, we were talking about peptides, and we put together, and he knows actually a lot too. So it wasn't just me, but he bounces stuff off me. And dude, we put together this protocol for his daughter to heal. The surgeons were like, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
You're healing so fast. There's not even you're off the scale of the healing percentages.
Well, so that was Renner's story. That's exactly Renner's story, because he was so busted up. Like there was massive concern after his accident, what kind of life he was going to have. There was pictures. You figure there's a series of peptides. You put the right ones together, and all these things are doing is going into the body and saying, "Hey, this your ability to heal. I need you running at 110% right now." Yeah,
and the body heals at its max capacity. When the body heals at its max capacity, doctors usually don't see that.
Yeah. I got to tell you, man. Hey, Holroyd, yours up, man. I'm talking to you right now. It sure is. I know I get frustrated being a Canadian because this knowledge, this information is so readily inaccessible, right? From people that have knowledge and experience, and it's frustrating as hell because there's many men in my country, I can guarantee you, that would love to have the knowledge and the expertise and the product, but it's just not that
brother,
easy.
We ship to Canada.
I know.
One of the reasons why I ship to Canada. It's a motherfucker too. The extra steps we have to go through to get it to you guys is ridiculous, but we do it anyway.
Interesting. Yeah.
It cuts the margins way down, but it's not just about making money. It's about helping people.
Of course. Yeah. Hey, before I get to more of the topics this morning, I forgot to put this on the table here. Marty, looking at you, brother. Did you catch the Jays game on Saturday by any chance? Dodgers Jays?
No, I didn't.
Paying attention to it?
Dodgers won, right?
They did win, yeah. So
back-to-back champs.
Yeah, so
LA, man, freaking bananas, man.
I was just gonna say to throw it to Johnny. That Johnny, California got the World Series back after the win there on Saturday. It was
wasn't it 25 years since the team had done back-to-back? Is that what it was?
I think something like that. I think yes.
Time.
Yeah,
I kept seeing 25 years. Okay, well, they just won last year, so they got to be talking about a two-peat.
Well, and the funny thing is that Petro, remember this one? It was 30 years since the Jays won the World Series last time. So, and I remember that. It was just, I feel like it was yesterday, right? But anyways, we got.
It was just, I was so happy to see when I saw the clips of downtown LA going nuts. I'm like, oh fuck again. And then I realized it was a celebration. I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on. Go have some fun, fellas.
Well, I know Petro is our resident Jays fan here in the lab here. He's like, boo Dodgers, they cheated. Go Blue Jays. Yeah. Well, yeah, and Holroyd, 92 and 93. Yeah, true story. Interesting. And then Holroyd, going back to the conversation from last week, I love it. Just bringing up our conversation. Watch Prescription Thugs. They don't want you to heal. They make more money keeping you on the pain pills.
Dude, that's the one. That's the movie that my buddy Chris Bell produced. Everybody should watch that.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's Chris Bell. That's my buddy.
Speaking of movie, I just saw a clip this morning. Remember Zero Dark 30, the movie that was it was a big one a number of years ago about the Osama bin Laden situation. John, you probably watched it too. I'm thinking, Marty, you might have saw Zero Dark 30. It was like a kind of a war movie, but it won an Academy Award, a pretty big deal. But anyways, the point I'm making, Catherine Bigelow, the woman who made that movie, just launched a movie this weekend. I haven't seen it. I just saw a clip on Netflix, and it's about this concept of an incoming nuclear missile to North America and what happens when folks are made aware that there's a missile on the way to North America.
Is that the one that hits Chicago or something like that?
I don't know, Marty. I literally saw before the show. I don't know much about it. I just saw there was a little clip going. There's a new show about a missile coming to North America. I thought those stories fascinate me because it's like, so what the hell happens? Like, what do we do? Like, okay, there's a missile coming.
You get to watch Human Instinct. That's its most raw form.
Yeah, right. Speaking of Human Instinct, raw form, just coming back to that Louvre heist last week, dudes. Two of the people that were caught were amateur husband and wife thugs with kids at home.
From the jewel heist?
Yes.
Oh shit. That's why it was such a simple plan.
What? Just John and Terry going on down to the Louvre and just busting in and just and DNA is how they caught them. They found their DNA all over everything. That's how they caught
like
them.
Fingerprints or
actual DNA. So they left a glove behind. They left the jewels behind.
Wow. Yeah, the amateur mistakes. They was okay. These guys are not pros.
Get him, Johnny. Let him know, man.
That's exactly.
Well, I mean, my kids say get him. I don't know, fuck, man. I'm not a fucking crook. I don't even know where to tell them they went wrong.
Johnny's like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. I would never do it like that.
Well, it's fucking stupid to do the whole thing, is what it is, especially when you got kids at home.
I found a really awesome a clip. I put a post up this weekend about something here too. That there's a high profile dude on the internet. His name's Greg Eisenberg. He's a successful internet guy, and he's been all over the web as well. He and I like his content, and he drops these posts on X every now and then. It says, "This is what's keeping me up at night." And the guy lives online and spends a lot of time and energy reading, and he's a successful internet entrepreneur. His post yesterday, second one on the list. Live streaming explodes 100 times. It becomes the only way to prove you are real and not AI. Twitch will look like one of the greatest acquisitions of all time. And from somebody who looks in the world of absolutes, it is so fucking obvious. Johnny, I don't expect. I only dropped that document into your feed this morning, John. Just like I dropped over to Marty. I didn't expect you to read the whole thing, but in my continued transparency with my partners here, I wanted to show you guys what I'm working on. So what I might even do maybe is maybe we'll talk about that plan on the show here one day, or I'll do a little private one. But there's the full plan that I've been working on since I've started the show 2 years ago, all coming together. How to have a live conversation, how to measure the influence behind it. But it's just clear live is without a doubt, unequivocally, the future of media. There's no question about it. So, hey,
I want to add something in real quick. A lot of people underestimate the skill of live too, and how hard it is.
Exactly it. 100%.
Especially when you got to pivot and shit happens when you don't expect it.
Yes.
And it's funny because I've been testing out voiceovers on my social media, fitness or training my clients. I did one to training my mom, and someone said my voice was AI, and I'm like, dog, I go live every day,
Yes.
They don't even know that I could just, do that shit so easy. So a lot of people don't understand how hard it is, and that's why they don't do it.
That's a skill we're going to keep teaching here. It's a skill that we're really going to work on teaching and enabling others in 2026 is how to go live. Go ahead, Mark.
It's only difficult until you get good at it.
There you go.
True. And you get good at it by putting the reps in. It's as simple as that, right? And I've seen Marty, I'm talking to you here, and I'm going to give a compliment to Andersen here. I've just seen Andersen's improvement since you've sat down on every single day. Like from your first day on the show to now, like even just how you and we talk about, speaking in tight blocks instead of paragraphs, but just your questioning, like your questioning of guests, your ability to play.
Dude, I was geared to just fucking go.
I know.
Yo, I was going to say, Keith, imagine if you never told Johnny to speak in segments. This would be the Jon Andersen show. Mornings in the lab with John, nobody else.
We'll see what
That's what I was geared to do, man. Normally when I come on, when I would come on a podcast at the end, they'd always say, "Look, I have 15 questions prepared. We didn't even get to the third one." I said, "Well, I told you before we started. You asked me a question. I'm going to go until you redirect me."
I love it, man.
I do. Well, but it's to your point, Marty. There's a skill though. right? There's a skill to handle a dickhead in the comments. There's a skill to pivot when tech goes sideways. There's a skill to take something that somebody says and then take the conversation in a direction that you weren't quote unquote supposed to because the script didn't send it that way, right? So you're absolutely right, Marty. And it's the same reason. It's the full reason why I knocked on your door when Nicole went ways. I said, "Hey, Marty, come join me live because I see you do it all the time." Right?
Makes sense, right?
Makes people nervous. Hey, so Jon, I don't know if you'll believe this. I couldn't believe this till I read this. Dude, so it's been 25 years since you and I have been looking up into the sky, and there's been a space station up there. There's been a human living up in space.
For 25 years he's been up there?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Me neither. Yeah, they've done over 4,000 experiments in those 25 years, and I think it's actually working. I think they're going to decommission it here in the next couple of years. I believe it's being decommissioned. What's that?
Is he by himself?
Well, there's been a whole team of people up there over the years, but they've actually had guys come and go. But
I was gonna say, Jesus Christ, dude, that's a long fucking time. That alone, you can't fucking run a test on a guy who's been isolated for 25 years. Those are skewed results, man.
Oh no, the space.
Fuck me, man.
No, the space station alone's been up there for 25 years.
Oh, God damn it. I stuck that one down wrong. I was like, that poor motherfucker, man. They better be setting up some shit to keep him entertained here.
Oh man, they've been drunk.
Jon, ain't no Terry time up there, man.
Jesus Christ.
I'm hoping for some Lauren time later today, man. She was doing some squats and deadlifts earlier today. I'm like, okay, all right, well, that's how it's gonna go here today.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Nothing wrong with that at all. No, exactly. Hey, here's something. Hey, Marty, here's one for Johnny. Sotheby's announced it will auction Maurizio Catalan's infamous 18-karat gold toilet. Johnny, could you imagine sitting and having a dump on an 18-karat gold toilet every day?
That'd be an expensive toilet.
Yeah.
My first question
with a bidet.
Well, yeah,
with gold
of course
water.
It's got a bidet, dude. That's the Cadillac on the bidets on there. But my question, I wonder if the gold surface would accept a skid mark.
That could be a YouTube test.
There's a question.
Hold on, man.
Not many fucking toilets to run tests on here.
You get skid marks on the toilet, Johnny?
Oh, dude. How's this? Terry goes before the house cleaner shows up. She goes and fucking touches up the toilets before the house cleaner gets here. I'm like, woman, what do you think they're here for? She's all, not for that.
God bless Terry. God bless Terry. Right? God bless their help because their help was thank Terry. Terry, thank you for going in there before I have
Terry.
to.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to show a little respect.
If it's like if I've got some sort of a fucking digestion issue, I keep it to where I crap in one toilet now. But I used to move it around the house, you know.
Yes. Yes.
So she would she gets up and she looks around, and if it's bad enough, she'll clean the toilets, then get in the shower for the day.
Well, Marty, we heard. I think you were on the show last week when Jon was having some toilet issues. I think wasn't it the lake house, Johnny, where you had to move around? No, it was actually at the house there where there were some challenges. There's no power, and you found yourself having to move around the house.
I was going to every fucking because you got 2 flushes per toilet. I'm like, God damn, I'm gonna have a hard time getting all this down.
Did you know that, Marty?
Is that the Mexican house?
No, this is at the lake house in California.
The lake house.
Yeah, because in the one in Mexico, there's a smaller pad. So there's, you got basically, you have 2 less toilets. So I got less flushes there.
Marty, did you know there was 2 flushes per?
Yeah, well, you got to set it that way. You got to set it that way.
Okay. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, it depends on how high you let the bowl fill up.
Oh, of course. Yes, that would make sense. Yeah. So if
it's one of those real foul ones,
yeah,
I'll push the button almost right away. Get that thing down.
Get it going. Yeah.
Especially if it's sitting up top, man, it's just fucking polluting the airspace.
Oh, dude, there's times if I'm rancid, I will be flushing as I'm depositing, so it's just making its way out, down, and all at once.
Well, that's why you need the bowl filled up high. So you got 2. If you need 2 flushes, you got they're back to back if you need them.
There you go, Marty tips.
Thanks,
I
guys.
can see Marty just digesting it all right now. But hey, this toilet, it was so starting bids about $10 million, literally value in gold. But here's what's fascinating.
Yeah, I was gonna say that fucker got it.
Yeah.
Some cake.
It was originally installed at New York's Guggenheim Museum in 2016. But guys, there's a second one because the first one was stolen. Some guy stole the first gold bullet. What?
$10 million.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you figure you're somehow transporting a toilet out of some sort of a very expensive looking building.
Yes.
People are not thinking you're stealing when you got a fucking toilet in a box.
It's true.
You could be dressed up as a plumber. I'm just changing
100%. Yep. Probably, to your point, probably one of the easiest things to steal, right? Because it's so out of context. You're like, what?
And how are you going to lock that thing to the floor?
Yes, because anybody watching Jon or Marty walk out of the museum like with a yellow vest on carrying a toilet, I guarantee nobody's asking you the question. Because it's like, okay, I guess they're removing it because there's a problem with it.
But can you imagine how heavy that motherfucker would be? Oh. Like, it's crazy, dude. Like, last time I bought a silver bar, I don't remember how many ounces it was, but it was only like this big. And so we bought, because I buy it in the metal. I don't buy the paper. So we bought it, and then Tara and I went to lunch, and what I did is just fucking set it up on the fucking table, right? Because it's in a little box, right? And we're fucking going to leave, and I got about 10 steps away, and the waitress sees it, and she's just to be trying to nice and hand it to me. She goes to pick it up. She almost couldn't pick it up. She had to slide it to the edge of the table. It's so fucking heavy.
No kidding.
A toilet made of gold, which and I think gold's even heavier than fucking silver. That thing would be hundreds of pounds.
Oh man, crazy, man, crazy. So in a trend that we're going to see more of, and what's that? K-pop demon hunters. To those of you that have children, are already leading the pack with AI generated content. Zania Monet, there's an artist now that is our first AI generated performer to debut on Billboard's adult R&B. So Johnny, you and I grew up Billboard tracking all the real artists. Well, now they're tracking the first AI generated artist who's entered at number 30. And the entire music, everything was created on Suno, the same platform that we use to create all the content on our show. So there you go, just the continued disruption of media and so forth. And OpenAI, ChatGPT has announced that they are launching a music generator within their platform. So you'll be able to make songs and music using ChatGPT. Everything can be made.
It's quick, baby.
It is, Marty.
Artists getting mad at this, man. They're getting
pissed. You know, one thing, I'll tell you something I was thinking about this weekend, because I was doing some work on it. So we were taught in the old world of social to schedule in advance, right? Make your stuff schedule in advance. And there's a lot of truth to that, and there's a lot of reason why one would do that. But guys, with things rapidly changing as quick as they're changing, you schedule something for a month or 2 months out, or you make something that you're going to put out in 2 months from now. By the time it gets out, it's so dated compared to how technology is evolving.
Dude, that's what I say about when you're learning, like if you're learning history.
Yeah,
that's one thing. But if you're learning technology in a book, it's already fucking changed.
Yes. Oh, you're so right, brother. Because it was written how many months ago, right?
Book. Fuck no, man. By the time it gets out in it's brand new fucking book. It's already
Yes. It's so
Let
true.
alone when it's 10 years old in fucking college.
Yep. That's exactly it. So I found that quite interesting. That hey, there's a goof. This is what I thought was kind of funny, but. This guy, Isaac Stein, IRS lawyer, furloughed during the ongoing U.S. government shutdown. He's gone viral. He's a hot dog stand, Marty, down the street from you in D.C. called Shyster's Dogs. And he shites and he sells about 50 dogs a day as the hot dog lawyer, he calls himself there. And does
he man his own stand?
He does. Yeah. He stands there in outside of Washington to do his own thing there, selling hot dogs, about 50 dogs a day. He's become known as the hot dog lawyer. Hey, do what you got to do, man, to make cash during the government shutdown, right?
I respect it.
100%.
I've seen people do all types of stuff because I'm in DC, so I know a lot of furloughed people. I mean, people doing all types of things, man. So you can only.
I think the government shutdown is starting to get in people's crotches. They're getting nervous about this now. It's been a long fucking time. Even
my mom, she does. My mom's in the government and she trains too.
Okay.
Like, you got to help me get some clients. You got to help me with my content. So,
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you saw. That's when I posted a video of her to
I did.
try to help get her started too. Yeah.
Dude, your mom should be like your star fucking client. You just blow her
yeah.
up and you say, look, this is what I can do for you.
Absolutely.
You're not going to accept money from your mom, but you go way over the top. Well, I mean, maybe she might pay you. Who knows? But the point is you're going to do things for your mom just because you want to. It's going to be so easy to make her this perfect little case, and then all you got to do is duplicate that. It's so easy to find that best version of you when you're passionate about the project.
Yes,
Agreed.
absolutely.
Now, and you almost like you could use your mom to set your standard of what you can do. That's a better way to put it. You know, it's not about the money, is what I should have said. You're going to do that for your mom as your mom. Now, look at this level I can achieve. It'd be very difficult to do that for someone that you didn't have that same passion and love for.
You're right.
Well said.
Thanks, man.
Well said.
Yep.
Listen, let's do this. Jon, let's do a lifestyle tip with yourself. And then you wanted to step away for a quick little break. We'll come back and reset hour 2. We got a few topics to put on the table. One of them is the sock drawer conspiracy. Just a fun, ridiculous conversation around socks. I don't know, Jon, do you ever wear socks? And I'm being serious. Do you ever wear socks?
I put socks on to go to either play pickleball. Well, only socks only go on if I'm putting on shoes, which is going to be, it's either pickleball for sneakers for pickleball in the gym, or I'll put on socks when I'm riding. But outside of that, many times I'll wear fucking loafers where I don't have to put socks on.
Speaking of riding, how was your riding on Friday, bud? Did you crash? Did you get the jumps
Interesting little story. So, so basically, very uneventful finish to the story. But
yes.
So it's been a while, so we got to get gas. So I whipped out the Hummer, which hadn't been running in a while. Just all we got to do is run, a few miles away to a gas station, which was fun. Firing that up and going, getting gas. Came home, mixed up because Tara's a 2-stroke. Mixed up her gas. Got the basically the bikes out. Started. They're out there on their stands idling as we're getting dressed. And Terry gets on hers. I always make sure she has a little extra time to kind of ride around the neighborhood and get kind of up to speed. Feeling comfortable on the bike before we go out. Yeah. And she goes to get on her bike and the fucking throttle is just click, just totally stuck.
Oh no.
Yeah. So there's a mechanism because it hadn't been started in 6 months, but started on the second kick. Pretty cool. But anyway, it's a 2-stroke. So there's oil in the gas. And a lot of times what happens is it gets a little sticky and something in the carburetor froze, so we got to pull it apart. My neighbor's actually really good with this shit, so I'm going to take it to his house. He'll pull it apart, unfreeze it, and he's also my riding partner. So as soon as I think probably tomorrow, I'm going to take it down to his house. We'll free it up, come back, get Terry. We'll go on a ride. So we haven't had our maiden voyage.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go.
Terry was bummed, man. She was like, totally. I wasn't totally dressed by the time we discovered this. She was fucking everything, goggles on, ready to go. And she's, I hear over there, and she's sitting there, and there's no, she's not fucking pumping the gas. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, it's something. I started thinking of something going on, and then next thing you know, she's waving me over there. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Gong, right? Yeah. Wah.
Well, what was a bummer is she was so disappointed.
That's shitty. That's shitty.
Like,
that's shitty.
Babe. I was like, do you want to ride the quad? She's like, no, I love my bike. And I get that. And the guest bike is way too big for her. She can't touch the ground.
Oh, yeah. Craziness. All right, let's do it. Let's do a lifestyle tip with Andersen. We'll come back, reset hour 2. We'll get into some deep dive. Marty?
I'm good till like 10 after.
Beautiful. Awesome. We'll come back and chat.
Cool.
When we come back, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back and get into why men over 35 lose muscle faster. And let's give some thoughts, 5 moves to reverse that whole ideology. Melissa, let's do lifestyle tip with Andersen. We'll come back and reset hour 2.